Hi, Dan Schaefer again, Democratic candidate running for the Missouri House of Representatives, District 97. So, hope and fear are emotions at the heart of both of our presidential campaigns. The Harris-Walz campaign embraces hope and joy, while the Trump and Vance campaign feed off of fear and gloom. Now, are these mere emotions, or do they represent driving forces for action in America's future? For those who dismiss hope as a strategy, relying on hope and joy may seem trivial, perhaps even foolish, maybe even dangerous. By contrast, the Trump-Vance campaign insists that we are under constant threat from enemies, both foreign and domestic, forces that are determined to defeat us and push us into the margins of history. If hope is not a strategy, then neither is fear. But I would argue that both emotions are indeed strategies, not only for political gain, but as fundamental ways we navigate toward an uncertain future. Now, neither hope nor fear takes action on its own. They are simply emotions. But we, as humans, act when we're emotionally motivated. Our leaders use these emotions to mobilize us, shaping their strategies around what drives the masses to take action. So what are the differences between these two emotions, and what kinds of actions do they inspire? Let's talk about hope. Hope creates a vision for the future. It drives us forward into the unknown, armed with optimism, believing that no matter the obstacles, we can and will overcome them. Hope builds confidence in ourselves and those around us, inspiring collective action toward a common goal. Imagine, for example, building a spaceship that will take the first people to Mars. The journey is dangerous, and success is far from guaranteed. In planning this expedition, you prepare for the known risks. But what about the challenges you haven't anticipated? In those moments, hope steps in. You trust that the astronauts will find a way through the unexpected obstacles and that their ingenuity and resilience will keep the mission moving forward. Hope fuels the vision that, despite all dangers, human feet will touch the surface of Mars. Without hope, such an ambitious journey would never begin, and the potential for greatness would forever remain out of our reach. We never would have gone to the moon without hope. Hope pushes us to take risks, embrace uncertainty, and strive for achievements we never thought possible. On the other hand, fear paralyzes us. It demands a meticulous map, identifying every threat and outlining precise plans to avoid them. But here's the problem: time. Time will always push us into an unknown and uncharted territory. No map can account for all the obstacles we will face over the course of time. When fear rules, it compels us to retreat to the moment before encountering the unknown. It convinces us that the only safe option is to return to the past, a time where every challenge seems manageable and every solution already known. But time will not allow us to retreat. The past is a myth, and the idea of taking America back is a fantasy. Fear tries to convince us that there was once a golden age when all was certain and secure, but that time never existed. The future, as uncertain as it may be, is the only place we're headed. Now, fear may promise security, but in reality, it traps us in stagnation, preventing us from ever moving forward. Now, as a nation, we face significant challenges: a widening wealth gap, a volatile economy, a migration crisis, increasingly severe weather due to climate change, the uncertain trajectory of artificial intelligence, and the threat of losing our fragile democracy. Fear is a powerful emotion, always close to the surface, whispering in our ear, retreat is the safest option. But fear has never moved humanity forward. Every leap of progress, every meaningful achievement has been rooted in hope. Hope offers a vision of who we can become, both as individuals and as a nation. It tells us that together we can build a better future, even in the face of overwhelming odds. As we look into the future, hope allows us to take charge and shape that uncertain tomorrow rather than shrinking away from it. Consider our shared ambition of building a shining city on the hill, as Ronald Reagan famously described. How do we build that city without boldly moving into the future? How do we progress if every obstacle sends us retreating into the comforts of a past that never even existed? America's greatness has never come from fear of the future, but in the belief that we can work together to overcome any challenge. Hope is not just an emotion, but a strategy that has propelled us through the most difficult times. From the signing of the Declaration of Independence to the moon landing, and maybe even to the surface of Mars, hope. Hope has been the guiding light that allowed us to reach for the stars, undaunted by the risks ahead. Now, the challenges we face today are immense indeed, but in hope we find the motivation to build a better future. Hope inspires us to dream big, work hard, and create something lasting for generations. And in that hope, there is immense joy. The joy of knowing that despite the difficulties, we are moving forward and we are in control of our future. And that future is going to be exciting. Again, my name is Dan Schaefer, Democratic candidate running for the Missouri House of Representatives, District 97. Thank you for your time.